If it hurts, cry. There's nothing wrong with it. A note I got on the wall today. I broke down. Tears started racing down my face, almost the way I tried racing the passing by cars. I had no limits. But I wasn't sad, I wasn't hurting. All I did was look up in the sky, and there were no birds, no planes, not even stars. I looked down, and there was no grass, no life, and no fertile soil. I looked further on the horizon, and it didn't have an end. In the moment, there was no greenery. I looked in the past, and there wasn't a single soul. I looked in the future, and there wasn't a single beam of light. In their eyes, there was no pity. I looked in the mirror and saw no hope or patience left. I looked inside you, and there was no more blood. I tried so hard to feel something that isn't a flow of blood or tears. I tried so hard to understand what's right and wrong. I tried so hard to keep up with the time and not to get lost in the storm of thoughts and hurricane of people's feelings. But what can be worse than living in the moment? That is being stuck in the past. I often think about the one I used to be. At times I miss her, at others I mourn her. Oh, the one who used to cry in the rain, but never because of it. Go on and cry about your broken umbrella. I hope it's the worst thing that ever happens to you. She felt guilty for feeling alone. She waited at the traffic light, waiting for it to turn green, and it never did. People passed by and crossed the road, and she stayed there, chained up to the pillar. She didn't mind being left out. Cars rattled by, screeching and beeping, and yet she only heard the wind. Cigarettes thrown out of the window by careless drivers were almost immediately put out by wind. But even the storm couldn't put out the burning flames inside her. Her glasses were cracked. She saw little to nothing, and yet she always saw good in people. Of course, no matter where she went and what she felt, she never stopped smiling. However, now, she no longer cries in the rain. She no longer cries in the rain and blames the water on her face to be the tears of the sky. Now, she knows better. Now she knows that if it hurts, cry. There's nothing wrong with it.